Good morning, Frank Ehrhardt, John R. Wood Properties, Christie's International, and I wanted to give you an update on the real estate market here in Southwest Florida. It is mid-February, and while we're seeing an increase in activity a little bit, we still haven't seen this big breakthrough that we've all been hoping for. Interest rates are hovering right around 7% still, and Fed said that they're probably not going to cut rates in March. So it looks like it's going to be any rate cuts probably be later this spring or summer. And so let's jump right in. If you look at the overall market here, the listings are up 47% from prior year. So we no longer have an inventory issue here in Southwest Florida, and that this is both Lee and Collier County. And unfortunately, sales are down about 18% for the month of January. If you look at sales prices are down about 2% overall, so not too bad. Days on market has increased up to 46 days on market. Again, average is probably somewhere in that 45 to 60 days. So we're definitely trending upwards. And I think that's going to continue as well. Let's jump into the problem area that I see right now, and that's Cape Coral. So Cape Coral, we now have the highest inventory levels that we've had in the last 10 years. So inventory, we have a lot of it, and unfortunately, buyers remain very hesitant to pull the trigger on things right now. And so, unusually so, sales prices are actually up 3.6% from last year. And if you again recall, last January we still were suffering the effects from the storm, so up 3.6%. I think we're going to have big downward pressure on pricing in Cape Coral, and I think that's going to happen in the next 30 to 60 days here. As we get towards the end of season, there are sellers that don't want to be here next year. I think we're going to see some motivated sellers here coming up. And so, jumping back to Cape Coral real quick, that leads us a 14-month supply of inventory. 6 is kind of an equilibrium market. 14 months, it is a buyer's market. So let's take a look at Fort Myers. Fort Myers, prices are up 2.5%. Inventory up 72%. So we definitely don't have an inventory issue in Fort Myers as well. Not the highest it's been in 10 years, but it's certainly back to historical norms there. The beaches, Fort Myers Beach, listings up 18%, and sales prices are down about 17%. We're still seeing a lot of damaged homes on the market. It's taking far longer than I think people had anticipated to put a lot of the condos back together. And so a lot of the complexes on Fort Myers Beach are still not inhabitable. Some of them are saying, there are a few that are, but a lot of them are saying this summer or fall. And then over on Sandcap, sales prices are down 9% and inventory is up 44%. Very similar over there on Sanibel. There's still a lot of damage. It's surprisingly still a lot of work to be done over on Sanibel. So that's this month's update. Any questions, please give me a call, 239-896-3437. Frank Ehrhardt, John R. Wood Properties, Christie's International. Have a great Monday.